good morning and happy Wednesday. So I'm going to share my screen with you right now. And today is the start of a new chapter, which is chapter 18, the hemic, lymphatic, mediastinum, and diaphragm. So in this chapter, in chapter 18, which is very short, it's probably just a 3-day chapter. The objectives that you will cover for these few days are: number one, review the hemic and lymphatic system subsection format, understand the hemic and lymphatic system subheadings, demonstrate the ability to code hemic and lymphatic system services. So please, when you review your assignment, look at the objectives. I have it in a PowerPoint slide for you to review. So look at your assignment PowerPoint slides that I have posted in the lesson for you. So on here, we have here your chapter 8, hemic, lymphatic, mediastinum, and diaphragm, the objectives that will be covered for this chapter. Next, I have a diagram showing you of the entire system, the hemic, lymphatic, mediastinum, and diaphragm. So this is a diagram showing you on how and all the systems that it covers. The third slide, hemic and lymphatic system subsection. So the subsections of the hemic and lymphatic systems headings include spleen. I have a picture of the spleen here for you to look at what the spleen looks like. General is like the general functions in the body, lymph nodes, and lymphatic channels. So here is a picture, a diagram of a patient that have a lymph node. It's the lymph node where you see the red little marking right here, showing you where that lymph node is. And these are the channels, the lymphatic channels. So pay attention. So your hemic and lymphatic system subsections include spleen, general, lymph nodes, and lymphatic channels. Next, your spleen. So your spleen heading. This is a diagram showing the spleen. The subheadings of the spleen include excision, repair, laparoscopy, and introduction. So the headings in the spleen, the subheadings, this is what it includes: excision, repair, laparoscopy, and introduction. And here's a diagram that I have placed here in this slide for you to look at all of the different things that go on in this subheading. After completing this chapter, you should be able to review the hemic and lymphatic system subsection format, understand the hemic and lymphatic system subheadings, demonstrate the ability to code hemic and lymphatic system services. So they're showing you on here different areas where you can find the lymph nodes. They're showing right here how they're feeling for the lymph nodes in each side of the neck. This is the overall body of the different channels in the body, in the hemic, lymphatic, and mediastinum and diaphragm. And they're showing here on the pressure that is going on here when they're feeling for any lymph nodes here in the system. Next, the general heading classifies bone marrow. This is a picture here showing you on the bone marrow. Stem cell, here's the stem cells. Transplantation, how they're transplantation from one person to another, and post-transplantation services and procedures. Subheadings in the general heading include bone marrow or stem cell services procedures, transplantation and post-transplantation, cellular infusions. So this is bone marrow, stem cells, and transplantation and post-transplantation cellular infusions, when they're transferring stem cells, bone marrow from one patient to the next. So these are diagrams to help you understand what they're talking about. So again, I'm just going to review again the 3 objectives that were covered in this chapter. This is a very short chapter. So remember, next one here, this is just a diagram showing you of everything that goes on in the lymphatic system. These are the things that you should be familiar with once you finish this chapter. The subsections of the hemic and lymphatic system. This is one of your review questions. This will also be on your exam. Headings include spleen, general, lymph nodes, and lymphatic channels. These are diagrams. Also, make sure that you read your Chapter 18 PowerPoints. You can find that in your e-learning section. Spleen headings. Subheadings include excision, repair, laparoscopy, and introduction. So please make sure you review these subheadings in the lymphatic system. These things will be included on your exam. This is a very short chapter. Please make sure that you read Chapter 18. It tells you just on these PowerPoint slides what's included, the format. You also have diagrams and figure 18.1 in Chapter 18. Make sure that you're reading your coding highlights. Make sure that you're reading where it has stop when it's telling you on what to expect, and reviewing your quick check and your CMS rules. So you should be reviewing your coding shots, warnings, and CMS rules. And that covers your objectives for the beginning of this chapter, which is today, Wednesday. Thank you and enjoy your day.